Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video. Some of it's Nibiru based, some of it's not. A lot of stuff happening geopolitically and domestically, and with Earth changes, as you guys all know. Man, it's I think the keg that is the world right now is getting ready to pop. I know a lot of us have been saying this for a while, but I think shit's finally about to hit the fan, and we need to get ready. So we'll just go through a few of the articles here. This came out today. Sinkholes: The Groundbreaking Truth. They're saying that before 2010, the presence of sinkholes was a relatively uncommon phenomenon. In the last 5 years, there have been an unprecedented number of new sinkholes appearing around the planet, as never seen. And as of 2016, there are new ones opening up every day. So I think we know what that's about. Planet 9 is a decoy and deception, not Planet X, and it is Planet X. Sorry. I sort of believe in this whole article that came out by NASA and in the mainstream media last month, talking about how they found this new planet beyond Pluto. To me, is just a cover story. It's bullshit. It's meant to throw us off of the real incoming passage of Nibiru, which is here, and supposedly about to, fly by this year or next. I don't like the date set, but some people are saying March, some people are saying June. Who knows? I guess only time will tell. But this is a disinformation campaign for sure. Why else would it come out right now? And why else would it be mainstream news? So this is mass animal deaths for 2016. Just this huge list, as you can see. I'm not going to obviously go through all those, but this is just from January 2nd. Talking about dead starfish, swans, whales, fish, birds, buffalo, cows. I mean, some of this has to do with disease and what have you, but a lot of it has to do with sea life. So as Gil Prasad said, the methane in the oceans is coming up because of the magnetic push or pull from Nibiru, and it's releasing all this methane, killing off all the fish and what have you. So man, this list is just crazy scary. So I feel bad for those animals. I'm an animal lover. So fireballs are increasing exponentially, but no one knows why. We know why. Comparing 2015 to 2014, fireballs increased by 20%. Significant increase. You can see a chart there. This is 2015. This is 2005. So I'm sure 2016 is going to be even bigger than that. I mean, there are daylight sightings in California yesterday. Just all over the world, more fireball videos coming in. So there's that. Dramatic increase in volcanic eruptions around the world in February 2016, and nobody knows why. Nobody knows why. There's an article that came out. Sometimes scientists said that it's volcano season, which I've never heard before. Sounds like bullshit to me. They're just using that as a cover story. So, dramatic increase in volcanic eruptions around the world. Nobody knows why. Man, this is the list right here: Costa Rica, Indonesia, Japan, Guatemala, Japan. This is all in the past week. Peru, Japan, Mexico, India, Russia. I mean, this is like almost 20 volcanoes popping off since February 1st. I mean, that's just crazy. So, and the earthquakes are, I've got the earthquake alert system on my iPhone. Whenever a quake of six magnitude or higher pops off, I get an alert. A year ago I used to get maybe one every couple of weeks. Now it seems like I'm getting like one every other day. So definitely increase in volcanoes, sinkholes, fireballs, earthquakes, mass animal die-offs. It's all basically increasing day by day, and we all know why. Unfortunately, the rest of the world doesn't, but they'll soon figure it out. And then just moving on to geopolitics in the Middle East. War games in the Middle East could prepare UK for potential Russian war with NATO, coming from RT News. They're just NATO's doing drills, Russia's doing drills. Saudi Arabia has basically said they made a final decision to push into Turkey and into Syria. We got Turkey saying the same thing. They're going to go into Syria, and if that happens, that's going to be basically it. Russia's in there with Iran, Hezbollah. I think Chinese troops are even in there as well, and it's just going to be all-out war. So it'll take one little skirmish to kick this whole thing off. And in my opinion, that's what they want. The economy is collapsing, and what better way to cover that up than with a new war? So it's history repeating itself, basically. Claimed Wells Fargo training banker tellers for banking emergency scenario. I don't know how much validity there is to this. It's just one article I found saying that they're training for emergency scenario and bank holiday at Wells Fargo. She's worked there 3 years and never done anything like this. But stock markets have been down 7 days in a row. The Baltic Dry Index is at a historic low. The world markets are basically crashing, and I don't. There are going to be a few days where we're going to see positive numbers. In the stock market, plunge protection team, all that good stuff. But I think the bankers and the banks, the central banks have lost control, and I think this thing's spiraling. Gold went up like $70 an ounce today or something, and there's just a huge sell-off right now, and I think it's going to get worse and worse. Retail apocalypse 2016 brings empty shelves and store closing across America. Just talking about Walmart closing 270 stores, Kmart, JCPenney, Macy's. Yet Obama says the economy is doing good, and anyone who says otherwise is peddling fiction. Bullshit. Russia ramping up military drills to Cold War levels, NATO says. Just more drills going on by Russia and NATO. I mean, NATO's, all over Europe right now in the Baltic states. They've got their forces deployed right on the Russian border. I mean, it's not looking good. So, Russia mobilizes troops towards border with Turkey. Combat alert. 2016 will be a cataclysmic year. Investors should be afraid. This came out last month, talking about Royal Bank of Scotland telling clients it's going to be a cataclysmic year to sell everything. So, Russia warns of new world war starting in Syria. So yeah, just everything is coming to a head over there. It's not gonna get better, guys. In my opinion, they want this war to start. This has been planned for decades. Of course, they came out with a ceasefire agreement today between Russia and the U.S., but it's bullshit. I mean, this is just posturing. They're planning for something, waiting for something, and they're just trying to make people not so afraid. And it's just like over in Ukraine and Russia, they had like 8 ceasefires, and then the fighting started again. So I think this is just going to be the same thing. Even though Russia and the U.S. aren't engaged technically, but basically the U.S. isn't going to let Assad stay in power. This has nothing to do with ISIS. This is all about Assad. I'm sure you guys know that if you're awake and you know what the hell's going on. So that's pretty much all I got. There's a whole bunch of other news going on, but I'm not going to get into it, to all of it. My head kind of hurts from all this, and it sucks, man. I tell you guys what. Just get ready, get prepared. It's the best you can do. Better safe than sorry. So get the food, the water, the medicine, ammo, all that good stuff. Try to convince your families and do the best you can. And take care. Hopefully we'll all pull through this in the end. Have a good one. Take it easy.